Ron Wheeler behind the camera, and Dwayne Shaw, who's behind the table. We're a part of Worldwide Sound and Video Production, and we're coming to you tonight through the courtesy of Triax Cablevision. Dwayne?
Sponsors for tonight's game are Crawford Memorial Hospital, Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance Agent, Graves Auto Group, Victor Dana Corporation, Hardee's, Crawford County State Bank, Robinson Dairy Queen, Walmart, Family Vision Clinic, Pulliam Funeral Homes, American Legion EM Kohler Post 69 in Robinson, the Kemper CPA Group, M&M Exhaust, Sparks & Sons, Loyal Order Moose number 1369, X-Ray Company, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Rural King Supply, Morris Construction, Leaf Incorporated in Robinson, Big Buck Building Center, VFW Post 4549, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Charlie Incorporated, and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
Well, Jim, as we await here, looks like Marshall won the toss and is going to receive as we start out here stumbling, fumbling, and whatever it is. And the Maroons will kick off.
This may be a long night. I thought about it too long before we got started. Now we're in trouble before we ever get started here.
Well, let's catch the Marshall Lions offensive starters. At tight end, number 88, a junior, Adam Brown. At left tackle, number 57, a senior, Jeremy Harper. At left guard, number 59, a junior, Jeff Reed. At center, number 58, a junior, Gary Norton. At right guard, number 77, a senior, Danny Thompson. At right tackle, number 64, a senior, Jeremy Pine. At a wide receiver, number 16, senior, Jerry Woodfall. At the flanker position, number 83, a senior, Michael Bumpus. At fullback, number 15, a senior, Matt Harrington. At the halfback position, number 14, senior, Steve Duzan. And at quarterback, number 15, a senior, Matt Harrington.
Well, we've got two undefeated ball clubs going together tonight in a non-conference game, 5-0. Coach Roach's 100th ball game. Anything special, I wonder, tonight for this one is, or does he even realize it?
He may realize it. Since it was printed in the paper.
That's where I got it.
It'll be interesting to see this game because the last two years that these teams have met, both teams have come in either 4-1 or 5-0 at all times, and Robinson's pretty well dominated. 3 years ago, Robinson fell apart, and they came in as the favorite. But let's see how everybody reacts. It's going to be a high-powered offense against a stingy defense for the Maroons as Tim Lindsay comes out there to put the kicking tee down at the 40.
Now Marshall scored 133 points in the last two ball games. Big numbers from Duzan, the running back, with 1,143 yards rushing in 5 ball games. That's a big average. He had big numbers last year, but Robinson shut him down pretty well. As I recall, Jim and I were mentioning that the Bumpus boy carried the biggest part of their offense last year.
The name for the Lions will be Woodfall, Boyd, and Bumpus.
Well, Crawford Memorial Hospital announces the association of Dr. William Tellez, ear, nose, throat physician. Dr. Tellez is board certified in otolaryngology and head and neck surgery. For any sports injuries or general consultations, please call Crawford Memorial Hospital at 544-3131 and ask for Mary Young at extension 2290.
Well, Jim, on the defensive side for the Maroons, as the Maroons get ready to kick off here, it's the usual, or the starting 11 from last week, which is Aaron Schrei, Matt Wheeler, Justin Wager, Tim Lindsay, Brett Schrei, Dwayne Neely, Jason Watts, Corey Harmon, B.J. Stevens, Jeremiah Whiff, and Corey Pritchard. As back deep for Marshall is number 16, Jerry Woodfall.
And number 41, Michael Boyd on one side. And I'm not sure on the near side if that's 33 or 23. It must be 33. Gary
As
Roach.
we're set to roll here as Lindsay has that arm up. And there's the whistle.
Good deep kick right down the middle, and that'll go to Woodfall. Comes to the near side, got some blockers. Brings it out across the 25-yard line, where the Lions will put it in play with a 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Angle's not real good. He fielded about the 10, I think. About a 15-yard return.
One thing we will say, we're doing this from the Marshall stands, and we'll have a couple of pole obstructions all night long.
Yeah, we're set up at about the 40-yard line on the Robinson territory right now. Harrington, the quarterback, Duzan in the backfield for the Lions. They step back, look it over. And play comes into the ball game by Woodfall, number 16. He splits out to the near side. Again, they operate out of a power I. Duzan's got the ball. Right side, doesn't get much. A couple of yards maybe.
Went right off right off the left or the right guard as he cut up for maybe 3. It brings up 2nd and 7. As look for the no huddle here from Marshall.
Could be a quick ball game. Both teams operate that way. Same setup. This time Duzan kind of counters. He started to the left side, cut back to the right, got a couple of more yards.
Key for the Maroons is the same key that they had last week, was to stop Randolph, and that's what they've got to do with Duzan. Duzan is quick, but he doesn't have as much speed as Randolph did from Effingham.
Woodfall and Roach are the split ends for the Lions. Again, it's Duzan. Has a little room this time. Gets about 3, close to first down yardage. And we'll have to wait and see, yeah.
It's very close. Got it.
Got the first down. Advances the ball up across the 40. I can't see the yard marker. Are we at the
37?
37,
yeah.
Okay. Well, they're hanging on the fence and everybody's standing in front of it.
If you're thinking of a new sun deck, a rec room, or some new carpet, stop in and see one of our loan officers today. We're an equal housing lender. First Robinson Savings and Loan, a federal association, member FDIC. We've stood the test of time since 1883.
This is Bumpus split out to this side.
Up the middle.
Up the middle, and not much this time. They held them well.
Harrington, the fullback, carried the ball for the first time this evening.
Second down, and let's see, 7 yards maybe. Picked up 2 or 3 on the play. Bumpus again as a man split to this side. Keep looking for that pass. The pitch out. Duzan's got a little running room. Takes it up to the 45. Gets about 4 yards on the play, 4 or 5 maybe. Good work by the defense, though. They cut him off. He had some running room there for a little bit.
Marshall's coming out here and moving the ball real well against the Maroon defense, but they're having to fight for all those yards they're getting.
They're on about the 46.
Duzan's carried the ball all plays, hasn't he?
He has so far.
Harrington
got one.
Carried 1.
3rd and 2. Duzan again, right side.
First down.
Close, yeah. Bulls his way up there. That's good hard running on the part of Duzan. Let's see where they set it. Yeah, I believe he's got it.
X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's the X-Ray Company in Robinson.
The ball at the 49. Duzan takes it across the 50, and that's all. Gets about a yard. Second down. Got it across midfield into Robinson territory for the first time tonight.
Good stop there by Dwayne Neely out here on the outside.
2nd and 8. The Lions with their first possession. We're in the first quarter here in Marshall. Your Robinson Walmart is proud to be a part of Crawford County and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's telecast. Shop at your Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson.
Up the middle.
Nowhere. Well, that was Harrington on his second carry of the night. Didn't go anywhere.
2 good stops there in a row as it brings up 3rd and a long 8 for the Marshall Lions.
Ball just across the 50.
Look for something out here, or out to the right to Bumpus.
Yeah, Bumpus was split to the far side, and they've got Woodfall as a wide receiver on this side of the field. Let's see if they keep the same lineup. Power I with Harrington and Duzan. Quick toss. Bumpus didn't get there. Incomplete.
Way behind him. Stop by Rural King and see our line of Echo string trimmers and leaf blowers for fall cleanup. Several models are currently sale price. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
The Crawford County State Bank is ready to handle all your banking needs quickly and efficiently. Whether you stop by just to cash a check or make a deposit, they're there to help. Crawford County State Bank, member FDIC.
Duzan will punt. Johnson and Stevens back deep for the Maroons. He kicks it from about the 45. Short kick out of bounds at the 25-yard line or thereabouts. 23 maybe.
23.
And the Maroons take over with their first possession.
Well, the VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community, pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community. That's the VFW in Robinson.
Well, the Maroon defense there gave up a couple of first downs, and after that, they pretty well stuffed the Lions as they came out here on their first possession on offense. Let's see what we can look for from the Maroons.
Lewis Culp and Ryan Smith in the backfield. Ryan Bryant, a quarterback. Kyle Johnson split out to the near side here as a wide receiver. Bryant hands off. That's
Lewis.
Lewis.
Lewis,
yeah, gets about 4 or 5 on the play.
Nice run there by Lewis as he went up the middle and then cut it back out here to the outside towards us, and he picked up 5, almost 6 there as it brings up 2nd and 4 maybe.
We'll get a little wind noise here as the wind picks up.
Up the middle to...
Got a flag.
Got a flag, yeah, no gain, and I'm trying to see who the ball carrier was.
It was Ryan Smith, and I'm not sure it won't be a holding there on the Maroons is the way where the flag came in.
Actually lost a little bit on the play, and they're probably going to walk off some yardage against the Maroons.
Face mask, Marshall.
Ooh, well.
Wrong call, Tony.
And here I was going right along with you. Teach me to listen to you.
I thought it was face mask all the time.
Oh, Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff of Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in 1994 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from Pulliam Funeral Homes.
That moves the ball up to the Robinson 45. 1st and 10. Johnson again split. I believe that's Ferguson to the far side of the field.
This could be a good battle out here between Johnson and Bumpus. Both good wide receivers and both have some good speed.
He's giving him a good 10-yard cushion.
The keeper by Ryan Bryant couldn't say it. I thought he'd made the handoff to Ryan Smith that time, but he kept it. Didn't get a gain.
Good fake, and he slipped down there as that option looked like it was going to open up on the outside, but he slipped down and couldn't make the option pitch. So we bring up 2nd and 10.
Johnson split, everybody else in tight. Ferguson at the tight end on the far side.
He still gives Johnson a good 10-yard cushion.
Keeps it,
Pass.
looks to Johnson.
He's open.
He's going to keep it.
Take it.
And a good gain up across midfield, just across the 50.
That was a pretty good decision by Ryan Bryant as he rolled out and ran out of real estate along the this sideline, but he picked up probably a good 5, I believe.
Yeah, it should be 3rd down and about 4 now. The ball just across midfield into Marshall Lion territory.
Big play here for the Maroons. Pick up this 1st down.
Johnson goes to the far side. They keep the wishbone tight. Handoff. Nowhere.
Is that Ryan Smith? No,
that was Lewis.
Lewis, yeah.
Lewis slipped when he started out of his stance, and he was met right in the hole straight up as the Maroons picked up maybe 1 on the play, leaving a 4th and 3. Here as they're going to have to punt as Dwayne Correll comes back in punt formation.
They've got the wind behind them, if that means anything at this point.
Bumpus back deep for the Lions.
I thought maybe they might try to throw early in this series to Johnson while they had the wind behind him and take advantage of the speed.
Nice snap. Good kick.
Line drive. It's going to go right to Bumpus at about the 5. Bumpus
made a good move.
Yeah, he did. Inside, he's got some room. And he's finally brought down about the 35-yard line, close to a 25-yard return. And I'm thinking he picked it up about the 5, Dwayne. I'm not sure.
I think it was.
It'll be about a 30-yard return as Bumpus cut it up down the sidelines and cut it back towards the middle and made it to the 36 as a 1st and 10 with 5:40 left to go here in the 1st quarter.
Bumpus again will split out to the far side. That'll be Roach on this, or Woodfall on this side.
Back to pass.
Harrington throws behind his man. Or that's Mackey and a quarterback.
Mackey, the quarterback, threw in behind number 16, Jerry Woodfall.
Well, the next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust does oil changes, brakes, air conditioning, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust, 303 West Main in Robinson, 546-5593. M&M Exhaust in Robinson.
Up the middle to
Duzan. Oh, he breaks through some tackles and takes it up to the 45.
Keeps his head down and picks up about 8, almost 9 yards as we're going to come up with a third and about 1 or 2.
I was watching Harrington, the lead blocker that time. He does a nice job.
And Duzan stayed right behind him. Look for Duzan or Harrington again to get this ball in this short third down play.
3rd and 1. Ball right at the 45 of the Lions. Duzan again, right side. They piled him up, but let's see where they set it.
It's going to be close, I think.
They gave him a good spot. Say
First
that,
down.
and that's a first down, yeah.
Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons, from Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent in Robinson.
Well, about 4:45 to go. Here's a pass out to Bumpus. Look out, give him some room. He comes, good work. Who was that, Harmon? Corey Harmon on the defense, and he just bottled Bumpus up.
Pritchard and Watts there, too. They had him pretty well pinned.
I think you're going to see a lot of that where they'll come out and throw real short and see if he can break loose. The Maroons have just got to play smart defense here. They're giving up a little bit, but they're not breaking. That's what they've got to do. They've got to make Marshall work all the way down the field.
Stevens comes over to pick him up. There's Duzan right side. They stack him up for maybe a loss of a yard on the play.
Duzan got the ball, and when he came back on that counter play, he saw 4 Maroons standing there where he was supposed to go.
Now, Bumpus is going to be the real threat because they're going to have to give him some room, and they're going to give up some short yardage to him. We'll see if Marshall takes advantage of that.
3rd and 2 here again.
Duzan again right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice tackle.
Right, who is that?
Matt Wheeler.
Matt Wheeler grabbed him right around the ankles. No gain. 4th down.
Watch for a fake on this one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why he moved the yard marker. I didn't think he got that far. Duzan back to punt. B.J. Stevens will go back to receive. Let's see if they do it. Yeah, they're going to. Oh, there's a line drive kick. B.J.'s got it, muffs it, picks it up at the 2.
He's got a pretty good wall on the outside.
Got some room.
Nice move.
Gets it back to the 25.
Good job.
Good job. As deep as he was in trouble.
Took a chance getting it probably inside the 3, down about the 2-yard line, and returned it all the way out to the 24.
Took a page out of Bumpus's book down there.
Sure
They both
did.
feeling them deep in their own territory.
The Loyal Order of Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They support the youth of Crawford County. That's the Loyal Order of the Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
All right, let's see if the Maroons can sustain a little bit of drive here with the wind at their back and 3:10 left to go in the first quarter.
The wind's in our face here a little bit. You can kind of hear it whistling through. The Lions on defense, the Maroons on offense. No score with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Each team's had it a couple of times, and each team hasn't moved it much. What happened? I got the post.
No, I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure it wasn't designed. As Ryan Bryant
kept it, didn't he?
Faked to give up the middle and then turned it back on kind of like a little inside counter play and picked up close to 9.5 yards there.
That play took place right in front of the post for me. I lost it.
It's not whether you can see it, it's whether Ron can see it.
That's
I
right.
think we're going to measure. It's that close.
For a cooler summer and a warmer winter and save money besides, ask Big Buck Lumber Company about the new Timco Custom Guard solid vinyl double hung replacement windows with insulated glass for your home. Custom Guard windows are available at Big Buck Lumber Company at everyday money saving prices. Be ready for winter with these easy operating replacement windows. Big Buck Lumber Company has the Timco Custom Guard windows available to fit any opening at 48 inches wide and 78 inches tall. Timco Custom Guard windows are maintenance free. They have insulated glass for maximum insulation and a heavy wool weather seal for easy operations.
Goes to Lewis. And maybe a yard. We'll see where they put a good job.
Thank you.
Ball right at the 35-yard line. And they're going to put it, we'll say, just inside the 36.
Give him a yard on the play.
2nd and 9. Bryant looks over to the sidelines. Tight formation for the Maroons. I thought Johnson was split out, but he's on the sidelines looking in. Right up the middle. Right up the middle. Got to be Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith, as he picks up a good 5 on the play, bringing up 3rd and about 4. As both teams are really grinding it out here in the first quarter as we wind down with just a little over 2 minutes left to go.
Boy, not much of a placement on that. 3rd and 6 or 7 on that play. They're letting the lines work it out in between them in there. Marshall with a good defensive line, Robinson with their offensive line, and they're really butting heads in there. Johnson split to the far side, and I'm going to say, who is that, Correll on this side?
Yes.
Little different set. Bryant back to throw. He's got Correll, but if Correll's not open, he's going to have to throw it away, and he does.
Good job by Bryant. Good coverage there by the Lions as that play took a long time to develop and just wasn't there.
Correll was open for a little bit, and then the Lions came up, covered him real well, and Bryant didn't have anybody to throw to.
Okay, again, brings up 4th down for the Maroons with about 6 yards to go.
Minute 45 to go in the quarter. Still no score.
Duzan, or Bumpus, the single safety.
Well, on the 4th down, they make the shift. Correll will kick it away. High, spirals, hits.
Nice
at
roll.
About the 40. They're going to let it roll dead. It'll be down about the 22 or 3 yard line.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with the red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
Win or lose, you've got a great reason to go to Hardee's when the competition's over and the name of the game is beating a big appetite. Hardee's has the best lineup around with mouth-watering sandwiches like mushroom and Swiss, bacon cheeseburger, and fried chicken at Hardee's in Robinson.
Chris Mackey at quarterback for the Lions. Duzan takes a pitch out, fumbles it. Oh, it's still loose. A lot of Robinson jerseys there. And they signal Maroons ball.
There's the first big break of the ball game for the Maroons as the pitch to Duzan was just fumbled a little bit, and he tried to pull it in, and he just popped right out of there, and I'm not sure who recovered it, Jim.
Me either. There were several white jerseys there. The ball's going to be about the 25-yard line where the Maroons will put it in play. Big break.
Maroon offense has got to get out there now and just stuff it down the Lions and score.
Put it on the 26.
They got to force Marshall to throw a little bit more instead of running so much to Duzan. Reverse to Johnson. Look at
Johnson's
this.
Got some room. He turns the corner. Good play by the Lions as they strung it out, and he picks up about 6 or 7 yards on the play.
This portion of the broadcast was brought to you in part by Leaf Incorporated in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sicklets, and Whopper candies. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson.
Harrington made the tackle for the Lions on that. He came a long way to make that. There goes Lewis. He's got some room.
Good
Lewis
job.
is first down and down close to the 10-yard line.
Brandon Lewis really slipped through a couple tacklers there on the outside and just kept eyeing that sidelines and cut it up a little bit as he's, what at, the 10?
Right close to the 10. Let's see where they
about
place
the
it.
11. Be 1st and 10 at about the 11. With 56 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Tight formation, handoff, fullback.
Culp, his first carry.
Yeah. Oh, he beats
bounce
his way
around.
Up. Yeah, good run. Pick up a 4 or 5.
Good job there by Brian Culp as he just weaved and wove,
Weaved and wove.
jigged and jogged.
Scoreboard hadn't caught up with him yet.
No.
Now we did. Now we're working on it.
He picked up about 4, bringing up 2nd and 6 at about the 8-yard line.
Again, Brandon Lewis
staying with it. Good coverage there by the Lions.
Good defense by the Marshall Lions, and he's going to lose a couple of yards on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd.
That's probably the last play of the quarter.
Now you can Now you can make some points and save more money when you get your glasses from the Family Vision Clinic. The Family Vision Clinic is quick, affordable, and right here in town. The Family Vision Clinic is located across from Crawford Memorial at 1004 North Allen in Robinson.
Well, good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They're pleased to help bring you this telecast. They're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. That's the First National Bank IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong.
For the latest in multimedia products, including soundboards, CD-ROM drives, speakers, and software, see the friendly professional staff at Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems on the east side of the square in Robinson, or call them at 546-5442.
And the Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in tonight's game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
Well, it's into the first quarter. No score so far in the ball game tonight. We've seen two well-played and tough defensive ball clubs go at it. Two hard line battles in there, both sides. Both the offensive, defensive lines of both ball clubs have really been butting heads in there. Well, no score, big crowd out here tonight. I was looking around while you were doing that commercial. My gosh, this place is full.
Maroons have got to take this turnover that they've done and create some points off of it, as they're down about the 10-yard line with 3rd and probably 8 yards to go, and they need to put some points on the board here. You can't let these opportunities slip by in a game like this.
Yeah, it's going to be
a team like Marshall.
It's going to be kind of who gets the breaks the way it looks tonight. And Robinson's got the first one.
Two capitalizes on the breaks.
Right. A keeper by Bryant. Bootleg. He's got a hole. Gets it up close to the 5. It'll be 4th down coming up.
You'll see the Maroons go for it. They got about 3 yards to go. Looked like it was going to open up more than it really did, as the Lions really reacted well after they saw who had the ball. So we're going to bring up 4th and 4 here.
Culp, Lewis, and Ryan Smith in the backfield. 4th and 4, ball at about the 6.
Well, maybe they bring in Lindsey and try to coax the 5-yard offsides against him.
They may get 5 called here. Taking a lot of time.
Power I.
There's Lewis. He's hit. He's crossed the 5.
That's close.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see what kind of spot they got.
He kind of squirted through there when he crossed the 5-yard line, and he's down about the 2. He's very close to first down.
Marshall will take over at the 4-yard line.
No, that's
PA guy's a little hurry.
Yeah,
in a hurry, I
He
think.
sure is.
They haven't placed the ball yet. Matter of fact, they're going to measure, aren't they?
Yes.
They sure are. It's going to be close. I'm not sure he got it, but it's going to be real close.
He's going to be short about a yard. Well, about a foot.
Okay, here's where the defense has to use that strength and rise to the occasion and keep the Lions pinned back here in their own territory.
Let's place that ball about the 3-yard line where they're going to take over with a 1st and 10.
Now the Marshall Lions will take over at the 4-yard line.
I'm watching.
You're watching? Okay. The X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
I wouldn't be surprised if they throw a pass the way the receivers are split.
Now they've got Woodfall to the far side, Bumpus over on the near side and on the short side of the field.
Give up the man to Duzan.
Duzan's got some room. Takes it out to the 10-yard line. That's a good run for Steve Duzan.
Picked up about 7.
Coming out of the hole like that, that's a big pickup for the Lions. Makes it about 2nd and 2.
He's picking up 3, 4, 5 yards every time he carries.
He's a powerful runner. Kid's strong. Again, Duzan left side. This time not much, but enough for the first down, it looks like.
He always manages to fall forward.
It's fall and it's football time. It's caramel apple time at your Robinson Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen Hot Caramel Apple Sundae. Diced apples smothered in caramel and served over DQ soft serve. What a mouth-watering treat. now specially priced at 84 cents, 99 and 119. The DQ barbecue is now only 159 at your Robinson Dairy Queen. Who is that?
Duzan.
Duzan.
Whoops.
Aaron Try broke through and missed him right at the line of scrimmage, and Duzan scored it out for almost 5 yards, depending on the spot.
The right offensive end for Marshall had a big handful of jersey over here. I don't know who it was.
We'll make it 2nd and 5. The ball right on the 20. Duzan again. Gets a couple, and that's all. Anybody keeping track of the number of carries? He's got to be getting tired.
All but 2, I think. And I think they've had 3 pass plays. Bringing up 3rd and a long 3 here.
They've had a lot of 3rd down and short situations. So they get good yardage on 1st and 2nd down.
Now they step back, look things over. Too long. Bumpus is going to split to the far side. That'll make Woodfall on the short side of the field. The wind behind him, and as fast as Bumpus is, here's a good situation to let one fly.
Again, up the middle to Duzan.
Didn't get it.
I don't think so.
Didn't get it. No way. No way. But you noticed how he rolled and let that ball go, and look where they spotted it.
That's terrible.
Look where
he
they
was
spotted
back
it.
At 2 feet at least.
Yes.
Look where they spotted it. 1st down.
That
Roll forward, let the ball go, and that's where they marked it, right where the ball stopped rolling. 1st and 10 at the 25. Mackey at quarterback. Duzan takes a pitch out, goes left, runs into his old man, and he stopped for about a
Wheeler
yard loss.
And Jason Watts out there on the outside.
Yeah, they piled things up over there, and Duzan didn't have any running room at all. Well, this is a good one. It lost a little bit on it. It'll be 2nd and a good 10 anyway. Tony, you got it. I got the post.
Okay. Back to pass.
Here's Bumpus.
Over
Here's
this
Bumpus.
way, long to
Here's
Bumpus.
Oh, right off the fingertips.
He pulled up short.
He sure did.
He kept running.
If he'd have kept running, he'd have caught that in stride.
Harmon lost him.
Harmon had the coverage, and he lost him. As Whiff was late in getting over there, it was a pretty quick pass as Mackey just stepped back about 3 steps and let it fly.
We'll see that again before the evening's over.
That brings up 3rd and 10 here for the Lions. I wouldn't be surprised to see it right now. Give
Pitch
to
out.
Duzan.
He's got room. He's gone. Duzan's gone. From the 25, Steve Duzan all the way for the touchdown. Took the pitch out around left end, turned the corner, and went 75 yards. Big play, big touchdown, and the Lions jump ahead here in the 2nd quarter, 6-0 over the Robinson Maroons.
It's hard for us to see what was going on because it was on the other side, but looked like the Maroons had it pretty well filled up, and then pretty soon Duzan just popped out of there, and he was gone.
He turned the corner, and nobody really took an honest shot at him. He was wide open.
That makes decisions easy when you can go 3rd and 10 from your 25.
That's right.
I
mean, we were
quick pitch to your tailback.
We were looking for a pass up here, so we had a timeout for Marshall.
Stop by Rural King and see our line of Echo string trimmers and leaf blowers for fall cleanup. Several models are currently sale priced. Rural King Supply, located in Route 33 east of Robinson.
One of the most convenient services we offer at the First Robinson Savings and Loan is our drive-up window. The next time you're in a hurry, use the drive-up. First Robinson Savings and Loan, FA, member FDIC. We've stood the test of time since 1883.
Sparks & Sons has a good selection of Honda 4-wheel ATVs in stock now. And one ride will tell you that when it comes to quality, innovation, and value, no other ATV comes close to a Honda. The new 1995 Honda ATVs all feature electric starting and automatic clutches. So getting them started and shifting gears is easier than ever. Get yours today at Sparks & Sons between Robinson and Oblong on Route 33. Financing available to qualified buyers.
A little unusual to call a timeout on an extra point, but give you a little idea what you think they're going to do.
I think one of the things is it looked like Duzan Duzan came, or not Duzan, but Bumpus came off and seemed like he was winded or hurting as he was holding his right side as he came off the field. I don't know if that was what it was, but
he's back in there now anyway.
Looks like they're going for 2, Jim.
I don't blame him. 2 points can make a big difference in a ball game like this.
If you can run 75, surely you can run 3.
Duzan left side, they stack him up.
No, pass out here, Jim.
Where did it go? And that's, did he, who threw it?
Fake to Duzan as wasn't it Mackey that came out and threw it? No, it was Duzan. It was the right-handed thrower.
Duzan went left into the line.
Yeah.
He didn't. I don't know who threw it. Duzan went left into the line.
Well, the
Had me fooled.
Maroons got their work cut out for him right now as they're behind 8-0, which is the first time that's happened all year.
First time they've trailed all year?
Yes. With 8:17 left to go here in the first half, the offense needs to come out firing.
All I saw was Bumpus went into the end zone, then cut to the corner, and he was wide open, took the pass, but I couldn't see who threw it.
Your Robinson Walmart is proud to be in Crawford County and please help sponsor the telecast of tonight's football game. Shop at your Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroons football team from Kemper CPA Group. Teamwork gets the job done. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team to get your tax returns and financial reports done in a professional, timely manner.
Well, a little bit of a surprise here, an 8-0 lead by the Marshall Lions over the Maroons. We've got 8:17 to go here in the first half, and the Lions will be kicking off to the Maroons after that score.
Kyle Johnson back deep for the Maroons. Flanked by Brian Culp over here on the left, B.J. Stevens on the right. As we await the signal from the refs.
And they break, and they kick.
Onside.
Short onside. And they got it back.
But they hit it.
Go 10 yards.
Yeah, it didn't go 10 yards, and they hit it before it went 10 yards.
Yeah, they did. Ran over it. That's a good thought.
Nice try there by the Lions. I'm not sure how this
walk-off penalty.
We don't have any referees around us tonight
no,
to
we don't.
get an interpretation of this rule.
Do they get a choice here, or do they walk off penalty and do it again?
Well, had Robinson recovered, they probably could take it where it is.
Yeah.
But I think Marshall covered the ball, didn't they?
They picked up the flag.
So,
okay. Robinson ball right there.
Well, that's it, I guess. And it's right at midfield, right on the 50. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Robinson Maroons.
I think what it was is they hit the ball or downed the ball in less than 10 yards. And I think that's where, I think it just stops right there. Maroons come out with a kind of a double wing here.
Well, the second break really for the Maroons, and Ryan Smith's got it up the middle. Oh, nice
good yardage.
gain.
Good
Almost
yardage.
10 yards. 9 anyway.
Maybe that's what the Maroons needed, a wake-up call here in the second quarter, as the Lions have just about, I mean, they've run the ball hard and got quite a few first downs and pushed the defense around a little bit, and it's now time for the offense to step forward.
A little different set again.
Kind of in an eye with the Brandon Lewis over on the right.
Bryant
Give up the middle to Ryan Smith.
Another 4 or 5. They're just following the blockers in a pickup of about 6 or 7
following those
yards.
2 guards up there right now.
Yeah, we can't see from our vantage point, but the backs in the wing spot like that may be creating some wide spaces in the defensive assignments.
Lockhart, Anderson, and Manhart up there in the middle.
1st and 10. We'll put the ball on the 42, 20, 30, 37. How about that? 1st and 10 for the Maroons. Same set. Tight formation with kind of Lewis in a slot. Lewis inside handoff. Lewis,
Good job, Lewis.
4 or 5. Up to the 30-yard line.
What's the offensive line here? Those last 3 plays, they've really fired out
Got
low,
good
and they're
penetration,
really knocking some people off the ball.
Well, they show the same set again. Again tight. Lewis over in the slot. Culp and Ryan Smith. Culp got it right side. And he's brought down maybe a yard or two. It'll be 3rd and about 3.
Big third down play here for the Maroons, as they need a first down here and drive in for a score before the end of the half with 6:35 left to go and counting. Third and about 3 or 4.
3rd and 3 anyway.
Up the middle.
First down.
Looks like it. I'm not sure who the ball carrier was.
He's got it. Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their 1994 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from Pulliam Funeral Homes.
Well, that was Ryan Smith with the ball. He carried it down to the, again, I have the 26 maybe.
Charlie's really tucking in behind the guards in the center here as they're really blowing a hole up the middle, and he's picking up 4 or 5 on each carry.
Now they're back to the tight wishbone formation.
But it's a little bit of different wishbone formation, Jim. Look at it.
Off-centered wishbone?
Something like that.
Unbalanced. Now they
Power
shift.
eye.
Culp. Gets about 3. Right side of the line. Showing them some different formations, some different plays here. Mixing them up real well.
Pickup of about 4 on the play. As it brings up 2nd and 6. Now I have the pole, Jim.
You got the pole. I'll put the ball on the 24, 23. Last man through, Lewis. Lewis
picks
has
the
got
goal,
room.
breaks
Gets
outside.
Lewis has gone to the sidelines, finally forced out of bounds inside the 10, right at the 10. Let's see where they mark him. He just sort of slipped away from everybody and took off for the sidelines.
Good execution by the Maroons here these last 5, 6, 7 plays as they picked up the ball just at the 50, and they are moving it.
Ball's on about the 11 or 12-yard line.
Again, that tight formation again. Let's see if they shift into something different here. Lewis, Culp, and Ryan Smith in the backfield in the bone right now. Stayed the same.
Option.
Brady Lewis.
No, up the middle.
Lewis on the right side a little bit. Takes it for a couple of yards. They need the touchdown here.
Brandon put his head down and picked up a couple of yards there. Maybe one
They're
at the
only
most.
giving him about 1, yeah.
Seems like the spots are a little bit...
A little shaky here.
To me, that was the key to the last...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Now that 2nd and 9, and put the ball on the 11.
Up the middle.
Ryan Smith.
Goes down to about the 5.5-yard line, bringing up, what is it, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3?
We'll say 3rd and 4 for the first down. The ball right, where'd they spot it? Right outside the 5, put it on the 6. Didn't get off the field, extra man, no flag.
There's a pass play in the end zone, tipped by the Lions, and there should have been a penalty.
Should have been. Yeah, they got away with that. Yeah, he was 5 or 6 yards from getting off the field. No flags anywhere.
Yeah, nobody was even watching.
No.
Brings up 4th down for the Maroons again inside the 10 on a big 4th down as the Marshall Lion defense has really gotten stiff here inside that 10-yard line these last 2 series for the Maroons.
Let's see if they don't bring it to this side of the field again. I'd almost say another bootleg type play or a pitch out. Everybody in
Got
tight.
an unbalanced right. Back,
Culp.
counter, back up
Look
to
at that.
Culp.
He's almost in. He's got the first down.
Now, do we get a spot this time? I'm not sure,
I don't
Jim.
think we did.
We didn't get it.
He's
Looking at the line judge on this side of the field,
about
and
the
he's
2.
not giving
He
it.
didn't give it.
That's twice now down there
Inside,
that they've held that situation.
Well, we've got 4:18 to go here in the first half. The Robinson defense now has got their work cut out for them again. They've got Marshall pushed deep in their own territory for the 2nd time. They let him out of there once tonight. Let's see if they can hold him this time.
Next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, air conditioning, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson, 546-5593.
They got Bumpus split out to this side of the field. In the I formation, Duzan is in his own end zone. He's going to take the handoff left side, didn't go anywhere. They stacked him up in pretty good shape.
The Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud of their community and pleased to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. That's the Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson, proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community. The VFW 4549.
Good drive there by the Maroons, as they just didn't get a very good spot there inside the 5. As it's second and about 7 or 8 for the Lions. As
Duzan again didn't go anywhere.
Tackled in there by, looked like Wager, Wheeler, and Schrei.
Well, the Maroons have had 2 big breaks in the ball game here and haven't been able to capitalize either time. They're kind of leaving it up to the defense right now to hold them out. Ought to have another shot at it here with about 3 minutes to go.
This is a big third down play here. The Maroons have got to do this one. They can't let them get out of their own end zone.
Watch Bumpus, though. He's a big threat.
Duzan on the outside.
Well, they pushed him.
Got a first down.
My gosh, he did. Wide left. Takes it out to about the, what is that, 15?
14-yard line.
First and 10.
Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons, from Alan Summers, your State Farm insurance agent in Robinson.
First and 10, the ball on the Lion 14. They've brought it out from the 3. About 2.5 minutes to go and a half, and so far the Lions offensively have done a great job. Duzan again, left, right side, a couple of yards.
Again, they get those generous spots from the side judge.
Give him about 5 yards on the
Kind
play.
of a pro spot. They spot the ball and not the knee, don't
That's
they?
exactly what I was thinking, but I'm not going to make any comments.
Well, wherever it rolls dead.
Seems like that's about right.
Again, the eye. Duzan, pitch out, left side. Got some room. Boy, you give him a little grass, and he's dangerous. Give him 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and maybe a couple.
Looks like the Lions are content here to run, and run the clock out to go in with an 8-0 lead as you know. But when you've got 3rd and 10 and Duzan, anything can happen. The Maroon defense can't let down now. They're going to have to go in there and stop him and get that ball back for the second half.
Paul, fumble, keeper. Something happened, busted play, yeah. Well, they'll lose a couple yards on the play, and that's Mackey wound up having to keep the ball. So that makes it 4th and 1. Well, they're going to probably kick it away here.
Yeah, there's a
4th and
timeout
2.
by the Maroons.
We've got a minute left here and a half, so they will have an opportunity.
The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, EM Coulter Post 69 in Robinson.
Morris Construction and his employees actively sponsor Robinson High School football games and wish them success in the '94 season. Good luck, Maroons, from Morris Construction.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring you this telecast. Enjoy the great hours and full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
When you're ready for new glasses or contact lenses, a Family Vision Clinic can take care of all your needs. Family Vision Clinic is quick, affordable, and right here in town, just across from Crawford Memorial at 1004 North Allen Street in Robinson.
Okay, with 1:01 left to go here, the Maroons called a timeout as look for the Lions to kick with the wind at their back, and it's a good strong south wind from their back. And who knows, they may go for it. It sure is. Now
Marshall
called the
timeout. They're going to talk about this a little bit. They may want to do something here.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with the red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
You got to kick it, though.
Yeah, I just can't feature taking a chance like that.
Even with the back like Duzan, to me, you have to kick.
Anything can happen, and the ball's at the, 24-yard line.
Right.
You don't want to give that up with a minute to go in the half.
And I'm not saying even if they do give it to Duzan and he makes it, that's still not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's a smart play, even if he would make it.
That's not at this
Figure
point.
if they don't make it, Robinson takes over. The clock stops for change of possession, and Robinson still has all 3 timeouts remaining.
2.
Yep.
They
have 2.
called one here.
They've already,
Yeah, they've got 2
they
left.
took one. Okay, I thought Marshall took them back to back.
But Duzan goes back in punt formation.
B.J. Stevens
I like
will
to
drop
see him
back.
there.
Yeah, it's a good place for him.
I don't want him up front to where he can take
The
a
Maroons
quick
are not
snap.
taking too much of a chance. I think that B.J. ought to get back a little further, but
Good high short kick.
but he
B.J.
was right there where he is.
Right about the 43-yard line.
Nice
Takes a
play
man
by
out,
BJ.
gets away, goes to the sidelines, crosses the 50, down
Face
inside
mask.
the 45-yard
There it is.
line. Did he get flagged?
Yeah, you got a face mask. He jerked his helmet down. That'll be 15, and now we're back where the ball was on the punt.
Okay, real quick. The Victor Dana Corporation supports all county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in tonight's ball game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, the Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems, providing the highest quality computer systems, network service, software, and support, serving Crawford County and surrounding areas for over 17 years. Call Charlie Incorporated CI Systems at 546-5442 for all your computer needs.
Well, we're going to see what I'd consider the third big break here for the Maroons in the first half. And let's see, they've got to capitalize on this one. 47 seconds on the clock, and it's going to give them a 1st and 10. Put the ball at the 29-yard line with a first down. Need to do something with it.
I'd say look for some sort of slant to Johnson. See if we can get the ball into Johnson's hands here.
Now we got both receivers on the far side.
Bryant's going to throw. He's being pressured. Gets it away. He's got Johnson intercepted.
Intercepted at the goal line by Bumpus.
Everybody's missing him. I tell you, Bumpus can shake them all loose. He's turned inside. He's going to go. Corral's got a shot. Corral's going to get him. At the 25.
75-yard return after that interception.
Now the reverse is now the reverse for the Lions with 28 seconds to go, and they're knocking on the door. As Bumpus picked it off at the goal line and walked down the field for 75 yards.
What's their timeout count? They used one in the first quarter when they scored.
They have 1 left.
Yeah, they've used 2. Well, let's see what happens. I tell you, they've got Gary Height in the ball game split to the far side. You got Woodfall on this side, and I think all they're doing there is letting Bumpus rest. They can run a couple of plays here. Throw it down.
I would give it to Duzan.
That's what they'll do. Busted play, right side. I say busted play. The quarterback bumped into the blocker, but it didn't hurt anything.
There's the final timeout for Marshall with 11 seconds left to go.
Pass play.
Sure.
Bumpus. Corner of the end zone.
I'm not sure you shouldn't do it, fake a pass and run a draw to Duzan.
Win or lose, you've got a great reason to go to Hardee's when the competition's over. The name of the game is beating a big appetite. Hardee's has got the best lineup around with mouth-watering sandwiches like chicken filet, roast beef, fisherman's filet, Hardee's famous Big Deluxe. All of Hardee's in Robinson.
Well, I know the Robinson coaching staff is concerned. They've had a couple opportunities and they haven't been able to capitalize on it.
And they've been real close.
Right.
They drove down.
Right.
It was just on the spot of the ball, both of them. They didn't get the spot. And Maroons are just, and the Maroons haven't played that bad a defense, but other than Duzan, and Duzan's done most of the damage. He broke the one loose just like last week. But Marshall's really controlled the ball as they throw deep.
Nobody.
Okay, that was double covered. That was well.
That was the Woodfall.
Prepared for that.
That was set up.
Right.
Woodfall, he just threw it clear away. No chance.
Well, he was throwing to the corner of the end zone. That's the direction the wind was carrying the ball to. It's Bumpus was on the far side of the field.
Don't be surprised. That's what I thought. Right here it is. Where's he at?
Duzan will be at the
About the 20, 19.
19-yard line.
Shouldn't have any trouble with the distance.
Right.
With the wind and everything.
Good snap. Good kick.
And that's good, isn't it, Jim?
All the way. Yep. Signal's good.
9-yard field goal.
Well, we've got a strange score here, 11-0, with 2 seconds to go in the first half. The Marshall Lions lead the Robinson Maroons.
Well, we've done all our spots.
I'm looking down here at the monitor. Wheeler's hanging on the camera with both hands. We're on the Marshall side, and the way Marshall's been playing, these bleachers have been shaking and jumping up and down here all evening. So it's not your furniture at home, folks. It's on the TV.
Well, big thing the Maroons have to do, and they're going to get the kickoff here in to start the second half. Once we finish here with 2 seconds to go in the first half, going to have to come out, and they've got to score something.
There's going to be a lot of gasps around the area when this halftime score goes out on the wire.
11-0 Marshall.
And I'm not taking anything away from Marshall.
No.
They played
very well.
First half.
Well, they figured, I think everybody thought this would be a good ball game, but everybody was giving the edge to Robinson. I think just the bigger school and maybe the teams that they've played.
And
never underestimate
the Maroons have not played bad.
Oh, no.
Other than Duzan's long run, which Maroons have not equaled, it's been an even ball game because the Maroons have moved the ball on offense also.
Duzan has proved to me that he is a heck of an athlete. You look at what he's done against this defense and what Randolph did against the defense that with Effingham.
Okay, there's
the end of the first half, 11-0 to score. The Marshall Lions lead the Robinson Maroons. Wait a minute,
I think the Maroons have another play here, Jim.
What are we getting? We're getting some shorts in our wiring here a little bit. Our volume's kind of coming and going here, Ron. Stick with it a little bit. We've still got
one play here to go.
We're getting some cutout. That may be not power, is it? Okay, we're just, now things are kind of coming and going again. Look out.
Bear with us. Maroons call a timeout here with, as they run the clock back down to, I believe it'll be 1 or 2 seconds.
Well, there was 2 on there. One's all they can give them.
Yeah, the official signal 1 second to be put back on the clock.
I would say that hard telling what the Maroons will run here is I would say they'll try to get the ball into Johnson's hands or Culp's hands with all the speed that they have, or run some sort of slant pass, whatever. You'll see. Don't be surprised to see Marshall sitting way back there at defensive backs to try to prevent anything that they can.
I kind of question Marshall's decision on using the onside kick at that particular point.
All they had to do, if they would have kicked it down and one of the Maroons had touched it, and to run, I mean,
they'd had to run at the length of the field on the return in order to capitalize for it. This way, they get one more play out of it.
1 second has been put back on the clock. Robinson Maroons will have the ball. They will get a play underway here to start the clock. There's the end of the half. Bryant back to throw. Sideliner, out of bounds, incomplete. Well, that'll be the end of the first half. 11-0 to score. Marshall Lions on top. Second half action will be coming up, so don't touch that dial. Well, second half about to start here. We're at 11-0 to score. Marshall Lions are ahead of the Robinson Maroons here at the end of the first half. Dwayne, are you there?
Yes, we're still shuffling around here. We saw a little bit of the Steve Duzan show in the second half, I think.
First half.
Or first half, I mean, right, second quarter. We'll get it right.
Let's hope we don't see it in the second half.
Yeah, I'm impressed, though.
At 8:17 in the second quarter with Marshall in a 3rd and 10 situation on their own 25-yard line. Duzan just outran everybody for 75 yards for a touchdown, and then Bumpus received a pass on some sort of a trick play that we weren't really sure what happened outside of the fact the ball was thrown and Bumpus caught it for the 2-point conversion.
We know he caught it.
Yeah.
Don't know who threw it.
And then with 2 seconds remaining, Duzan kicked a 39-yard field goal. So it's the Duzan show. And, not much else you can say.
No, they put 3 minutes back on the clock again, and we got 4 to kill.
So I guess we do have to say something.
The thing that the key is for the second half, I believe, is just to see how the Maroons react. They haven't been behind all year long.
That's right.
It's character time.
Yeah, they didn't play that bad a first half, but they didn't play that good a first half.
And you've got to give, they're playing a good ball club.
Right,
Defense
and they're
offensive ball club.
And Marshall has come to play, especially their defense. And I think that's what surprised the Maroons more than anything. They knew they had a good offense. I think their defense has really shown some things that the Maroons just didn't expect.
I think you're right, and you've got that down period from last week with a big game with Effingham that they come out on one.
But still, Robinson kind of lives and breathes with their defense, and the defense has done the job. It gave them the ball and scoring opportunities in positions to make things happen, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. I think that's been the big failure.
I think the key will be the first possession. What will the Robinson offense do here in the first possession? And
do you know?
They may not score. What? Go ahead.
No, I said, do you know?
No,
Tell us.
I do not know. But I mean, they just, if anything, they have to establish something. They have to move the ball. Even if they don't score, they have to establish something that they can use before the game's over. They're only 2 scores down.
Well, they've been inside the 10, what, twice?
Inside the 5.
Inside the 5 both times. And haven't been able to push it across. Marshall, of course, was really pumped for this ball game, a chance to play #1 ranked 3A class team in the state. Marshall undefeated, but this is by far the best ball club they've faced this year. And the Maroons also undefeated. And I think maybe, I don't think you can ever take Marshall lightly because Coach Roach isn't going to let a team do that. But at the same time, with a tough ball game against Effingham last week, and I think maybe the first half was, like you said earlier, a little bit of a wake-up call here, maybe.
Could be. We'll see. We can only.
We're going to find out shortly here.
Okay. Well, Crawford Memorial Hospital announces association of Dr. William Tellez, ear, nose, and throat physician. Dr. Tellez is a board-certified otolaryngology and head and neck surgery. For any sports injuries or general consultations, call Crawford Memorial at 544-3131 and ask for Mary Young at extension 2290. We're set.
As we await the spot here by Duzan.
Little technical problems at halftime. We hope we got taken care of here.
Did we call in a technical advisor?
Well, we nailed the camera down a little bit more, too.
When all else fails, you change the batteries.
Yeah. And ode to duct tape here, too. We got plenty of that. We should have them for a sponsor. Duct tape. Marshall Lions kick off to the Robinson Maroons. Duzan puts his foot in it. Down the center of the field, short kick. Whip. Who finally covered it? Ferguson? Joe Ferguson.
Joe Ferguson. As Duzan kicked a knuckleball down here, and good field position by the Maroons as they're going to start out about the 35-yard line. It's time for the offense to step forward, Jim.
You're right, and this is showtime right now as far as the Maroons are concerned.
Well, the whole offense was huddling on the sidelines, so there should be no breakdowns here.
Well, let's see if they show us anything different. They've got Johnson split to the far side, Lewis in a slot.
Ferguson tight end on the left.
Pitch out goes back to Culp.
Look at
Tries
Culp.
to turn the corner. Does turn the corner. Got about 6-7 yards here.
Good block out there by Brandon Lewis.
Gets it up to close to the 45-yard line.
Jim, I'm going to say
there we go. 43, okay. Yeah. You all right?
nothing. Thought there was some things going on the offensive line, some flipping, but I didn't know what. Give up the middle to Ryan Smith, I believe.
No, I think Bryant kept it.
Okay. As he picks up a first down here.
A little bit of option, showing the option a little bit there. Bryant kept the ball.
They need to do that.
Yeah. First and 10. 47-yard line.
I think
their own 47.
Kind of passed through the Robinson crowd. It was rather subdued at halftime.
Pass through anybody here and you're in the Robinson crowd. There's a bunch of people here. Bryant again shows the option. Pitch back, that's Culp with the ball and across midfield down into Lion territory to the 48-yard line.
About a 5-yard scamper.
One of the things the Maroons did not do the first half, which was run the option play and kind of spread the field out and maybe open up some more up that middle. Reggie Truitt comes in here on the left side. Give up the middle to Ryan Smith. Picks up, kept his feet, kept driving, picked up 2 or 3, bringing up a big third and about 3 for the Maroons.
Big conversion play here now. This is important.
Like we said earlier, the Maroons have got to establish something here.
The ball in Marshall territory on the 46. In motion is Culp, takes a pitch out. Got the first down, I believe.
Sure did. They better give it to him. As the Maroons get a second first down in a row as they're on the Marshall side of the 50 with 10:20 left to go here in the third quarter.
Got the ball at about the 43.
Again, another
coming
pitch.
This way, Lewis.
Good block by
Cuts back, gets about 3 yards. Then he got hammered.
Maroons are moving the ball. Lewis did the thing he needed to. He cut behind the block by Culp, which was a good block, and good fill by the Lions as the Maroons come up here with second and about 7.
Ball on the 40. Corral to this side of the field. Johnson split out to the other. Stay in the wishbone setup. Bryant looks to Johnson. Throws it behind him. That'll bring up third and about 7.
Good inside rush there by Jeremy Harper, the defensive end for Marshall, as it brings up a third and long here for the Maroons at about the, the 40-yard line?
Right on the 45. Right on the 40, you're right. On the 40. Ferguson in tight end on this side of the field. Johnson splits to the other. Handoff. No, Bryant's got it.
He's keeping it.
Turns
Run
the corner.
with it. Run with it.
First down. Down the sidelines. Takes it inside the 30-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Good decision. Big play.
Half of Marshall's following Kyle Johnson down the sidelines, and it opened up for Ryan Bryant, who's an excellent runner. Sometimes you just don't get to see that from the quarterback position as he picks up down to the 30-yard line, picks up a good 10.
The wind sounds worse than it is here, really. A real nice night here at Marshall. Bryant hands off. Lewis
breaks loose.
Pickup. Spins down across the 30 or 25, and the way they're marking it, probably at about the 23.
Maroon offense here look like they're on a mission here on this drive as they're beginning to move the ball inside, outside, however they want to move it.
Johnson comes over to the near side of the field. Everybody tight. Culp takes it right up the middle, and he's close to the first down.
See where we get the spot here.
He's going to stand right on the 20, it looks like.
He crossed the 20
It looked like he did. They don't give it to him.
Yeah, they do. Didn't they give it to him?
Not yet.
Yes, there. He's on the other side of the 20. He should have a first down.
He doesn't have it.
Yes, there it is.
There, okay.
Well,
if they listened to us long enough.
Right. Just going to remark, this has been a penalty-free game. There's only been one penalty call, or two. One face mask and one on the onside kick situation.
They missed the one with too many men on the field here a while ago. That would have certainly helped the Maroons. Big no call. You got it. I've got the backfield and the other side of the post.
Bryant marks out the signals, gives up the middle to Ryan Smith, breaks through.
15-yard line, inside the 15.
Down about the 14, picks up a good 6 yards as the Maroons continue this drive with 8:25 left to go, and 2nd and 5.
Truitt comes in, takes that split end position on the far side. I think that's Watson, a tight end on the near side.
Option as Bryant keeps it.
Boy, he bulls his way down inside the 10.
He's close to the first down at the, isn't that the 50? Yeah, the 10.
At the 10.
Well, here we go again, Jim.
Right. He ought to have it.
I'd just as soon he not have it. And make it third and real short. And give us another down here.
Well, let's see where they put it. It may be.
It's going to be third and short.
Yeah, it is. That is. Well, they show a little different set here again. Split.
Dwayne Neely coming in here real late.
Yeah.
I don't know who went off. Somebody must be hurt.
Okay, Neely's off and Culp is out.
Culp's out.
We'll try to pick that up for you.
Neely with the ball. The middle.
He's close. Down to the 5-yard line. Inside the 5, it looks like.
1st and goal.
Good run there by Dwayne Neely as he put his head down and tucked in behind the blocks over there on the right side. Aaron Schrei's in there to tackle now on the right side, along with Mike Manhart. Jay Anderson at center. Brian Lockhart at left guard, and Jace Woodworth at the left tackle. As we're at 1st and goal at the 5. Again, Neely on a slant.
Oh, look at him work. Look at him work. He punches it down close to the goal line. He's a little short, but he's about to 1. You could just see him lunging forward again, and he was trying to get that extra yard.
There's Culp back into the game, I think.
I don't think.
No, it wasn't.
Still out.
Okay.
Jason Watts came in at the tight end position.
Ryan Smith, Lewis, and Neely with the ball. Right side again.
It was a fumble, wasn't it?
No, he's got it. Touchdown. We got official marking a touchdown. He got across the plane, and it's been called.
Who was it?
Neely was the ball carrier. Anyway. Now we've got an official who signaled the touchdown. He says, I've got the touchdown.
He's still signaling touchdown.
He says, I got the touchdown. Neely was the ball carrier.
We got a break.
Yeah.
It looked, unless he crossed the plane with the ball in his hand.
This is what's happened.
Because we can't tell from here whether he did, but the ball popped out, whether it was after
the official.
Yes.
On his side, though, who had the best view of the play, is the one that made the signal. So we'll go along with that.
Maroons here are going for 1 as Lindsey's in to kick the extra point.
Makes the score 11-6 here in the 3rd quarter. First score of the evening for the Robinson Maroons. Lindsey's in the ball game. They show to kick the extra point, and they drop back in that formation with Bryant to hold. Lindsey puts it up.
Good kick.
Good.
Whoa.
Oh my, he kicked that out of sight. He could have kicked that from the 40 into the wind. 11-7 the score.
And the Maroons did what they had to do. They took the ball, they went down, and they scored. Now the defense has got to come back on this field and stop.
Shut them out.
Do a stop.
Yeah.
They can't let Marshall score. Now is a great time to buy a new home or refinance your old home with a real estate loan from the First Robinson Savings and Loan. We're an equal housing lender. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time at the First Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
I'll have to wait for a timeout, Sean.
Oh, you will? Okay. X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975 for your testing needs. That's X-Ray Company in Robinson.
Well, your Robinson Walmart is proud to be in Crawford County, and they're pleased to help sponsor tonight's telecast of tonight's football game. Shop at the Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson.
The VFW Post 4549 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community. Okay.
Well, Lindsey will kick it off. 6:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Maroons have just scored for the first time tonight. 11-7. They trail it by 4. There's the kick. And it's down
and it's
deep.
Short.
Harrington will pick it up at the 15.
He breaks up the middle. And to the outside. Yeah, it was ball carrier. No, it was
16.
It was Woodfall.
Woodfall, Jerry Woodfall.
As he brings it all the way out to the 35-yard line. The Crawford County State Bank is ready to handle all your banking needs. If you need some financial advice regarding loans or trust accounts, they are there to help. The Crawford County State Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Okay, let's see
what
how
the Lions do here. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing. Bumpus splits to this side of the field. Woodfall will be on the other side. They power I. Mackey at quarterback. Duzan at tailback. It's Duzan with the ball, right side. It gets about 3, and then he's hammered.
Right into Neely and
Wager. Watts. Pritchard. Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff of Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in their 1994 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from the Pulliam Funeral Homes.
They spotted the helmet again.
Oh. It is weird.
2nd and 7. Bumpus split to this side. Woodfall on the other. Pass. He's going to Woodfall. Throws it short. Threw it right in the ground. That's the best break we had.
Well,
so it'll be 3rd and 7.
We kind of look for key points in the game. I personally think this is one of them.
Well, it is. Of course, they may all be key when Marshall has it right now.
That's right. 5:37 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. But for Duzan to get the ball.
They've got a new fullback in the game.
Here's to Bumpus. He's going to air it out. He threw it out of sight. They got their signals crossed. Bumpus held up at about midfield, and Mackey aired it out down to about the 40. So now we've got a 4th down coming up.
Key thing there, Jim. They went away from Duzan. They stopped him on one play, and then went for the 2 passes in a row as the Maroons come up with the stop. And they're going to get the ball right back here with 5:33 left to go.
Now they had Jason Scott in the ball game, I think, at the fullback position.
He's just a sophomore.
Duzan will kick. Bad snap. Gets it away. Nice kick. Floats it. B.J. Stevens takes it at about the 20-yard line, we'll say. Comes to this side. Not much room. Looks for a blocker.
Oh, nice block.
Corner. He's
flag
hammered
away
at about
from
the
here,
35, 37-yard line, but we've got a flag down.
It'll be a clip, I assume, on the Maroons, but they did an awfully good job of blocking over here.
Aaron Schrey just shivered a guy with that ball.
Well, B.J. just kind of went back
Aaron
and waited.
Just waited and set Aaron up perfect, and he just drilled him. The next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, air conditioning, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson. At 546-5593.
Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons. From Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent in Robinson.
It's the engineer back in the studio that's pushing the button.
That's probably true.
They kind of overrode that commercial, but we'll get it right the next time.
It's that skinny leg engineer we got over behind the camera.
He's doing a good job of that wind machine, though.
that big walk-off against the Maroons is going to put the ball back at the 20-yard line.
That's a shame.
And that's the Maroons' first penalty of the ball game, Jim, I believe.
1st and 10 from their own 20. Well, that's 80 yards. Let's see what they can do. They got 5 minutes to do it in here in the 3rd quarter. Pitch out.
No, Bryant's
got it. Bryant's got some room. He's at midfield. He's being chased and pulled down from behind at the 45 in Marshall territory.
Everybody's been covering the pitch man so tight. Ryan's just cutting it up, and then he's picking up some big yards here in the 2nd half as he lets loose for about 34 yards on that run.
Big turnaround from that penalty, and that changes things again. Inside Marshall territory at the 46.
That's kind of a backbreaker for the defense.
Let's see what happened here before the play. Back judge tossed it right in the line. What are we saying? It must be an equipment? Mouthpiece? Such a thing as that anymore? It's going to be against the Maroons, whatever it is.
Procedure.
Threw it right at the center.
Yeah. They must have picked up the ball or did something.
47-yard line.
Let's see what he does this time. He won't make that mistake. That takes it back across midfield. It'll be 1st and 15. Bryant, handoff.
Lewis
gets about 2.
Good run there by Lewis as he's trying to cut back up across the grain on the
Stop by Rural King, see our line of Echo String trimmers and leaf blowers for fall cleanup. Several models are currently sale priced. Rural King Supply located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
In the play coming in from the sideline from Coach Reardon or Coach Riker.
Tight set.
Look for an option this way. That's what I was going to say. There's the
Pitch
pitch.
back. Lewis.
Come on,
got the
Lewis.
ball. Turns
Good
the corner.
Good move. Good move.
41-yard line. Gets about 6 or 7 yards on the play, and it's going to be a third and maybe 6, third and 5 coming up.
Lewis, the ball carrier. The ball went out at the 40-yard line.
That's the way to run the option. You can make that man commit to the quarterback, and then you pitch it at the last second. And that was a good play by Bryant and Brandon Lewis on that play as Kyle Johnson comes in here on the left. Give to Culp. Culp breaks through for...
Gets about 3. He's going to be short.
It's going to be about 4th and 1. I can tell you right now what's going to happen. Maroons are going to go for it. The Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast and supports the use of Crawford County. That's a Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
Marshall's got their big men in on the defensive line, too. Harper came into the ball game. He's a big tackle. Let's see what they do. It's 4th and 1. Tight set. Handoff. Bryant keeps it, cuts inside, got the first down.
He got
Across
it.
the 35.
Good call by Coach Roach. Marshall stuffed it in the side, and they took it out on the option play as Bryant cut it up there right at the sticks and picked up the first down as the Maroons continue this drive that started out on 20-yard line. They are inside the 35.
1st and 10. They keep that tight set. Third quarter, Maroons trail at 11-7. We've got 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. They're moving the ball well here. Bryant.
Give up the middle.
Ryan
Charlie
Smith.
Ryan Smith run.
Look at him. Bulls it down inside the 30.
Look at him cover that ball up. That good carry out of the fake there by Ryan Bryan as the Lions had a hard time picking out who had the ball as he picks up about 7 on the play. As the Robinson Maroon offense is moving the ball. Again, Charlie Rhinesmith up the middle for about a pickup maybe of 1, 2 at the most, as it brings up 3rd and 3 here, maybe 2. We'll wait and see where the spot is. I'd say it's 3rd and 2 to long 2 as the Maroons continue this drive with 2:15 left to go.
The guy spotting the ball on the sidelines just doesn't want to give up anything over there, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Not for the team in white, he doesn't.
Tight set again.
Inside hands off. Look at Rhinesmith run.
He's got the first down.
Maybe.
Well, his knee's on the...
Let's see where they put. Now
the 25.
He's got it marked across the 25 there, though, so they ought to get it.
If
very close. Very close.
They're probably about 6 inches short, Jim, if I had to guess.
You would say that.
Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They are pleased to help bring you this broadcast. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with the red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
First down. 1:42 as the Maroons have basically had the ball the whole third quarter here as they're driving for their second score just inside the 25-yard line.
They've stayed with that tight set on this series pretty much. Bryant, Ryan Smith, he keeps
option.
Bryant cuts out, looks for the pitch out man. Lewis turns the corner. He puts his head down and takes it inside the 15.
Lewis
down.
Lewis is running hard, folks.
First down at about the 12.
And that option is working the way it's supposed to do. They're really running it clean. Bryant's waiting to the last minute to pitch.
And he's making good pitches. They're right in the hands of Lewis. Everything's been easy to handle.
1:18 left to go here in the third quarter.
Tight formation again. Ryan Smith.
Inside handoff to Ryan Smith.
Well, right up the middle. He takes it up, what, close to the 7? About
We're seeing
7 or 8
pure
yard
wishbone offense here. Riding the fullback, working that fullback, and then popping it out to the outside on the option.
We'll put it on the 8. Second and about 7, we'll say. Second and 6. Second and 7. Timeout. Looks like the Lions have called a timeout. The Lions have called a timeout. That's our last. No, that's first one. All right, mine. Let the Custom Guard protect your home with Custom Guard replacement windows. Available from Big Buck Lumber Company in Robinson. Virtually maintenance-free, Custom Guard energy-saving windows from Big Buck never need painting. They never surrender to the forces of nature, snow, wind, dirt, or rain. The homeowner's best defense? Well, it's Custom Guard. Custom Guard replacement windows now at Big Buck Lumber Company in Robinson.
You did such a good job on that one.
I didn't see the last comma.
This portion of the broadcast was brought to you in part by Leaf Incorporated in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sicklets, and Whopper candies. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson.
Now there's no need to go out of town to get your glasses. At the Family Vision Clinic, the latest design in both glasses and contact lenses are available. Family Vision Clinic in Robinson can do it all if you just give them a day or two. Across from Crawford Memorial at 1004 North Allen in Robinson.
I had to go out of town and get my glasses the other day.
Where'd you leave them at?
Left them at home. Had to go back and get them.
53 seconds left here as the Maroons have had the ball all except for 4 plays here in the second half as they're driving for their second score. 2nd and 7.
Bootleg. Bryant looks to throw, keeps it, fakes the throw.
He's going to go in, Jim.
Did he make it?
Yes,
touchdown.
Touchdown. Went to the corner and got the score. Ryan Bryant on the keeper.
Ran a bootleg there, and the Maroons just had great blocking out there in front of Bryant as the Marshall Lions were slow to react, and he scampered in and fell over the pylon.
He knew right where he
that
wanted to go.
Orange thing out
that
there.
Orange thing sticking up.
And the Maroons now
Big
open up
score.
a 13-0 or 13-11.
13-11.
With 45 seconds left to go as Tim Lindsay's back in there to kick the extra point.
Well, they shift back to do the kick. Bryant will hold. He's not down. There he is.
Lindsay splits the uprights again.
Well, a 3-point lead for the Maroons now, 14-11, and that's not very big against these Marshall Lions.
But
again,
again, like we talked about, Maroons have got to come out with another defensive stop. Maybe we're starting to see some of the things that Terry Roach coaches, and that's 2-platoon offense. There's 6 or 7 starters on the defense that have been on the field the whole game.
Now, the Maroons have a 3-point lead, which is field goal away, the way Dusang kicks the ball. But they'll have the wind against him in the fourth quarter. Okay.
Well, is it time for a new computer, monitor, printer, or an upgrade in your local area network? If so, let Charlie Incorporated CI Systems help find what is right for you. They've been providing major brands of computers and printers, as well as computer service and support for over 17 years. They're located on the east side of the square in Robinson. Give them a call at 546-5442. That's Charlie Incorporated CI Systems.
I was in there today.
Were you really?
Yes.
You better be.
The Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in tonight's game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
Well, with 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter, the Robinson Maroons have turned this third quarter and turned this ball game around as they had to do as they come out here in the second half.
Well, as we talked right before the second half started, it was gut check time for the Maroons. They've done it for about 11 and a half minutes. They've got about 12 and a half more to go. Let's see what they can do.
Kick goes down the middle. Woodfall fumbles it, picks it up. Goes to the far side. He's up to the 30, gets away from the tackler, and still got room. B.J. Stevens got him.
Good job.
25-yard line.
Everybody stayed at home and went down in their lanes there as Woodfall got turned around. He brought it out to about the 26-yard line with 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
They're going to spot. I was waiting to see where they put it down at the 26. 1st and 10 for the Marshall Lions on the Maroon 26.
Let's see what the Lions do here, is if they grind it out with Duzan again, or they go back to the pass like they did the first series.
We'll split the distance here between the posts.
Duzan up the middle.
Cuts out to the left side, doesn't go anywhere. Matter of fact, probably lost a yard.
Dwayne Neely.
He did lose a yard.
Tim Lindsay. Brett Schrei. As we wind down here with...
Well, they give him the yard back on
6,
the spot.
5.
2nd and 10 again.
Don't get me started. And that's the end of the third quarter.
All right.
As we see the Maroons
at the 26
do a total turnaround and dominate here in the third quarter, leading 14-11.
Well, I feel a little better now, so win or lose, you've got a great reason to go to Hardee's. When the competition's over and the name of the game is beating a big appetite, Hardee's has the best lineup around, with mouth-watering sandwiches like mushroom and Swiss, bacon, cheeseburgers, and fried chicken at Hardee's in Robinson.
Sparks & Sons has a good selection of Honda four-wheel ATVs in stock now. And one ride will tell you that when it comes to quality, innovation, and value, no other ATV comes close to Honda. The new 1995 Honda ATVs all feature electric starting and automatic clutches, so getting them started and shifting gears is easier than ever. Get yours today at Sparks & Sons between Robinson and Oblong on Route 33. Financing available to qualified buyers. Okay, as we get ready to go here in this fourth quarter in this exciting high school football game from Bush Field in Marshall.
Well, the Lions, go ahead.
Ball in the 26. First down?
Second down.
Second down, that's right.
No gain for Duzan on the first play.
2nd and 10 for the Lions. They'll put the ball in play, split Bumpus to the far side, Woodfall on this side. That pass threat scares me to death, though. That
Bumpus has been quiet.
Back. Hands off, right side.
Picks up maybe 3-4 yards on the play, making it third, which was third and about 6. 5 at the least.
It went 5 on it, didn't it?
Kind of
a little bit different than in the first half, where it was always 3rd and 1.
Right. Kind of scares me about Bumpus is they haven't made any attempt to get him the ball on an end around or reverse or something, like they're holding it back, waiting.
Don't be
They split the backs. Bumpus and Woodfall are the split wide receivers. And the pitch out goes to Duzan near side. Everybody home, turns him back, gets him down. Picks up a yard.
Good stop by the Maroons.
Matt Wheeler.
You see Tim Lindsay on that. He stretched that thing out and made Duzan cut back in, and there was Matt Wheeler. As that brings up 4th and 3 here for the Lions.
And they'll kick into the win against the Maroons. Stevens and Johnson both will go back to receive this time, and they'll stand somewhere around the 35.
If I were the Maroons, I'd be watching Duzan awfully close here.
4th and 3. He's fast enough to take it to the outside. He's going to kick it. Gets it away. Line drive, going to go out of bounds at the...
Well, I guess
it hasn't yet. He touched it. There he goes. He
29-yard line.
29.
Now it's time for one of those 2 drives that we had in the third quarter.
Both of them took about 5 minutes apiece.
That's right.
Well, it's fall. You want to do yours?
No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I'm going to do mine. It's fall. It's football time. It's caramel apple time at your Robinson Dairy Queen. That's why I want to do it. The Dairy Queen Hot Caramel Apple Sundae. Diced apples smothered in caramel and served over DQ soft serve. What a mouth-watering treat. Now specially priced at 84 cents, 99 cents, and $1.19. The DQ barbecue is only $1.59. Now at your Robinson Dairy Queen yogurt store.
Give up the middle. Charlie Reinsmith picks up 5.
They gave him the ball on the spot, too.
I know. Payback. 2nd and 4 here for the Maroons.
Momentum.
Maybe they always give it to the team who's leading.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Momentum.
Mike Dick's back in here at right tackle for the Maroons.
Again, that tight formation for the Maroons. Keeps it.
Option.
Look in the option. He keeps it. Gets it across the first down.
Ryan Bryan is really running hard this second half.
Gets it across the 40-yard line.
Some of these seniors have really stepped forward here on the offense and defense here in the second half, along with a couple 3 juniors too. But I'm not going to take anything away from them because they're all working hard out there. And I think they were listening to Coach Roach, probably Coach Taylor and Riker in the at the halftime.
Ryan Smith.
Again, Ryan Smith picks up about 3, Jim.
Takes it right up to the 45.
The X-Ray Company offers complete non-destructive testing with mobile X-ray units for field work. Call X-Ray Company in Robinson at 618-544-2975. For your testing needs, that's the X-Ray Company in Robinson.
2nd and 6.
Brandon Lewis.
About 3.
It's a big play, Jim, with about 3rd and maybe, what, 7 or 3 or 4? See where they spot it. We'll say 4.
4. Yeah, ball at the 47-yard line.
For an option.
I think you're right. Pretty good guess right here.
That's what I would. But I'm.
Uh-oh.
Keeps it and
Left tackle moved, I think.
Yes.
Well, that'll put us back and make it about a 3rd and 9 again.
Third penalty against the Maroons here. 2nd procedure in the second half.
Well, I don't know if they'll change the call or not.
Stop by. No, go ahead. I'll stop.
I was just going to talk.
I said stop by, so
Did you stop by? They stopped by at the 43. 3rd and 9. Big play for the Maroons here. Culp in motion, takes the pitch out, cuts back inside, and he's brought down short of the 45-yard line. A couple of yards only, so it'll be 4th down coming up. Kicking situation for the Robinson Maroons.
Penalty put him in a little bit more hole than they could get out of. Maroons have had positive yardage the whole second half as Correll goes back here to punt.
A good chance to put him back deep, though, with the wind blowing a little bit if Correll can hang one high.
Nobody deep for
Bumpus.
Now he's moving back
a little bit.
It's time for one of those rolling out of bounds inside the 5.
See if he can get a good kick. He's going to be kicking the ball from inside the 35.
Good snap.
Right at the 35.
Good kick.
Goes to the side.
Roll it out of bounds. Nope, it's going to stay in.
Bumpus is going to let it go at about the 15-yard
line. Good
kick.
Or is it the 20?
No return. That's the best part of it.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see where they spot it.
Stop by Rural King and see our line of Echo string trimmers and leaf blowers for fall cleanup. Several models are currently sale price. Rural King Supply is located on Route 33 east of Robinson.
It's on the 15, I believe. On the 15. Yeah.
Again, time for that defense to step up. 7:40 and counting here to go in the 4th quarter.
3-point ball game. Maroons lead it 14-11. The Lions with the ball.
Reverse.
And they've got him turned in.
Good job, B.J. Stevens.
Right, couldn't say it. Did you see the effort, though, by Woodfall? Man, he left
out there.
He dived
trying
right
everything. Big pickup by the Lions, but good defense by the Maroons, as we talked about earlier, about looking for a reverse.
Gadget plays, that's been pretty costly to Robinson this year, the trick plays.
Well, a 9-yard pickup makes it 2nd and 1.
Suzanne. He may have picked up the first down as he crossed over the 25-yard line.
Let's see where they mark it. They're going to put it right at the 25, and that's close.
They'll give it to him.
They do.
The VFW Post 45-49 in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sporting activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community.
Put it on the 31.
6:40 left to go here.
Mackey's going to throw. To Bumpus. Boy, that went through 3 hands.
Jason,
we were straightened up, and I thought Watts was going to pick it.
I thought Watts had it all the way.
Then the Bumpus almost got it on the rebound there.
As everybody took a sigh of relief on both sides there, I believe. 2nd down as the Lions came out and passed there on 1st down. For Bumpus to go to the outside on this one.
Now, B.J. Stevens has covered him on this series. Here's Duzan. He comes outside. He's hemmed in. Good defensive
Pick up
work.
of maybe one. That makes it 3rd and long again, and that's been the key here in the second half for the Maroons, is they're not letting the Lions get down to that 3rd and 1 situation. Your Robinson Walmart is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help sponsor the telecast of tonight's football game. Shop at your Robinson Walmart at 1304 East Main in Robinson. This may be 2-down territory, Jim, with just about 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter.
3rd and 8. Pitch out goes Duzan, short side. He puts his head down and powers up to the 40-yard line or 35-yard line.
See where they give the spot. He's going to be short about a yard.
It'll be about 4th and 2.
Yeah,
it's going to be 4th and a long 2.
Yeah. 3. Let's make it 3.
See what
they're showing punt, but I'm not sure I believe it yet.
I sure wouldn't.
They drop B.J. back deep to field it. Now Marshall's going to call a timeout. They're going to talk this over. My turn. If your car didn't start this morning or if it left you stuck on the highway, we've got a perfect mechanical solution. We make auto loans. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time. That's the first Robinson Savings and Loan FA.
Good luck to the Robinson Maroon football team from Kemper CPA Group. Teamwork gets the job done. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team to get your tax returns and financial reports done in a professional, timely manner.
Clark and Jan Pulliam and the staff at Pulliam Funeral Homes wish the Maroons the very best in the 1994 football season. Good luck, Maroons, from the Pulliam Funeral Home.
And the Loyal Order of Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud of their community and is pleased to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. That's the Loyal Order of Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
The next time you need exhaust work done, see Gary at M&M Exhaust in Robinson. M&M Exhaust also does oil changes, brakes, air conditioning, and shocks. That's M&M Exhaust at 303 West Main in Robinson at 546-5593. That's 546-5593, and they're going for it, Jim. Look for Duzan.
4th and a big 2 yards. Duzan goes to the right side. They've got him pinned in.
He didn't get it,
short.
Jim. He's short. Well short.
Good defense. Good defense.
Unless we get a bad spot.
Well, they spotted the ball, but he still doesn't get it.
Oh, gee.
Oh, I don't believe that. I'd have bet $100 on that one. His helmet was across the line, and that was all.
Well, 5:22 left to go here in the 4th quarter as the Lions go on 4th and 3 and make it, as the Maroon defense has just got to step forward and not let them score here as we're winding down.
It's kind of like breaking the plane.
Yeah, they were 4th and 3.
There goes Bumpus. They've got him out of
Hot fly.
Uh-oh, flags.
That's offensive. He pulled
He's
BJ
not gonna
down.
get it. He's not going to get it. It's going to be defense. We've got 2 of them talking here. He's not going to get it.
He pulled BJ down.
He's not going to get it. No way.
And he's not going to give it to him.
Well, that's two real questionable plays in a row.
They were tangled up, the 2 of them, though, before either one of them ever went down.
It was either a no call or it should have been offense.
The pass was held up with the wind, and it was coming back. Neither one of them had a chance to catch it, really.
Be a 15-yard penalty on the Maroons and putting the ball down at the 45-yard line, I believe, Jim.
Yeah. The clock's going to get to be a factor here, and Marshall in possession with the 1st down. Things can get tight.
Thing that still scares me is that breakaway speed of Duzan, and he can break the backs of the Maroons here, with still leading 14-11, but
well, they need to get
in a ball game all the way here. The Maroons got to have that ball back.
They need to get the ball back, one way or the other. An audible at the line, it looks like. Bumpus is split out to this side. B.J. Stevens will be covering him. Hands off inside. Duzan didn't get anywhere.
Brett Try got him.
Brett
Fouled
Try
him right as he took the handoff.
Almost had the handoff.
Oh, they'll probably spot that up there too, but
well, a while ago it was 4th and 3. They picked up 2 yards in the 1st down.
Well, it's 2nd now and a good 11.
Look for a pass on the Bumpus.
Look where the ball is. Look where the stick is over there. It's close to the line. There's a yard difference between the 2. Direct snap. He's in trouble.
Ball.
Got him.
No, they got him. I thought the ball came out.
It did.
Oh.
Did it? No, he called it down. Mackey was nailed.
Good coverage out here as they were going to Woodfall, and Corey Harmon had him covered. And there's the second timeout, I believe.
Officials called the timeout.
Morris,
go ahead.
Morris Construction and his employees actively sponsor Robinson High School football games and wish them success during the 1994 season. Good luck, Maroons, from Morris Construction.
I think that timeout was a timeout to give Harrington a chance to get off the field. He'd shaken up a little bit on the play.
They only have one remaining.
Yeah, that's right.
Do they?
Lions remaining. It's about 3rd and 15 now. Good defensive work. Reverse. And it's an option. Woodfall's going to throw it. Bumpus is down.
Intercepted.
Jeremy Whip.
Come on,
Takes it back to the 25. Caught from behind by Bumpus. It's fumbled and recovered again by
Corey Harmon.
By the Maroons. Well, that's give it away, take it away.
That's heads-up play that by Bumpus came back and stripped the ball.
He sure did. I like that Bumpus kid. He's a good ball player.
Good coverage all the way there by B.J. Stevens and Jeremiah Whiff. He was doing his job, and B.J. wasn't going to get sucked into that penalty like he did before, and he stayed right there and picked off the pass with 3:52 here to go in the 4th quarter as the clock begins to run.
Now it's ball control time.
A couple of first downs would really look nice right now.
Gotta have them. Well, I really didn't think it'd be this close a ball game, and this has been a dandy. It really has. Handoff up the middle right.
Ryan Smith
gets about 6.
Like those 6-yard pickups on first down. Makes it a lot easier on second and third down.
2nd and 4 is easy to say, and
2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 4, whatever.
Well, 2nd and 3. Ball at the 32.
Maroons taking their time here as they'll take the clock down as far as they can take it here.
Now they put Culp over in a slot. This is a different set again. They run everything earlier there in the 3rd quarter out of just a tight formation, this regular wishbone.
Give up the middle. Lewis gets close to the first down.
Well, they marked him for the first down if they stay there.
They stay with his foot here.
The rest are at the... I'd rather it be 3rd and about a 1/4 of an inch myself, and the rest are at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner, and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion. E.M. Coulter Post 69 in Robinson.
Wind's picking up again a little bit, as you can tell.
And I'll watch the clock, 2:50.
They're bringing the tight set again here. Bryant to Ryan Smith. Bryant keeps it, takes the handoff, keeps it, gets it across the 40.
We were looking right at him, Jim.
I know.
And you still couldn't see the ball.
Does a good job, doesn't he? Does a good job.
Scored it out there for about 6 yards or 5.
2nd down coming up, clock's running.
2:20.
2nd and 5, we'll say, big 5. Keeps again, pitches back to Lewis. Lewis has got
Lewis,
through,
turn the corner.
Turns the corner, first
Keep in
down.
bounds, that's away.
Got a good block out there by Culp.
I believe he did stay in bounds. They stopped the clock, though. Moving the change. Now he's in bounds.
When it comes to glasses, you can score a touchdown at the Family Vision Clinic in Robinson. The latest design in both glasses and contact lenses are available. The Family Vision Clinic in Robinson can do it all. If you just give them a day or two, across from Crawford Memorial.
Lewis, left side of the line, gets about 4 or 5 yards.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
The Family Vision Clinic across from Crawford Memorial at 1004 North Allen in Robinson. 2nd down.
We're back to about a 2nd and 6 again, 2nd and 5.
1:30 and counting. About one more first down. I think Marshall's got one timeout left, don't they?
One more.
I have 2 marked down here with 1 remaining. I thought they might use it there.
No mistakes. Just good, solid offense right now. Good blocking. Handoff to Lewis.
Got a hole. Got a hole. First down. Down to the 35-yard line.
If they just hold on to it, it's over.
It's over.
If they hold on to it.
it.
And win or lose, you've got a great reason to go to Hardee's. When the competition's over and the name of the game is beating a big appetite, Hardee's has the best lineup around. Mouth-watering sandwiches like chicken filet, roast beef, fisherman's filet, and Hardee's famous Big Deluxe. Hardee's in Robinson.
Again, the signal comes in from the coaches to Ryan Bryant, who's played a heck of a second half. The whole offense has played a heck of a second half.
Culp, nice job keeping his feet there.
And there's the last timeout by the Marshall Lions with 47 seconds. 2 plays, and we've got it.
Okay, Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent, is proud of their community and happy to support the Fighting Maroons. Good luck, Maroons, from Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent in Robinson.
Graves Auto Group is your local dealer for Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge with the red carpet lease. Graves Auto Group is proud to support the Robinson Maroons.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help bring you this telecast. Enjoy the great hours and full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And Victor Dana Corporation supports all the county athletes in their sports activities and wish them success in tonight's ball game. Good luck from all the people at Victor Dana Corporation, Victor Products Division in Robinson. People finding a better way.
If you're looking for a prompt, friendly service for your networks, computers, printers, or other computer equipment, call Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems. Their professional service staff can help you find the problem and fix it without any hassle. Just call them at 546-5442 or stop in on the east side of the square in Robinson.
Still got 47 seconds on the clock.
You're going to see Ryan Bryant go down here on one knee as the Lions cannot stop it anymore, as it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, my hat's off to the Marshall Lions. They
played a heck of a game. And I think the key was, there was about 3 keys, I thought, and especially in the first half. Those 2 stops inside the 5 by Marshall kept them in the game all the way here till the end. If the Maroons had put those 2 scores in, plus the 2 in the second half, the game would have been over. And a couple of spots by some eagle-eye side judges. It may have only been it should have been about a 28-3 game.
Well, the defense, I think you're right on the key points on the 2 times the defense held Robinson out down there. Those were really big morale boosters for the Marshall Lions.
But I mean,
good ball club.
We got to take our hats off to Marshall because they played a heck of a game.
Well, we've read a lot about Steve I can't say it. What's his name? Number 14. And I think he's every bit that the media has been saying that he is.
Well, he played just as well the second half as he did the first half. The only thing he didn't do was score. That's right.
And he didn't have the ball.
Right.
And the Maroons came up and stopped them on those first down plays.
That's right.
Well, an excellent ball player.
Couldn't ask for a better game because that Marshall Lions, they've got a tough schedule ahead of them as they fall to 5-1, and the Maroons jump up to 6-0. And they've got a lot of big games coming up for them, and so do the Maroons. Next week we'll be back in Robinson at
Mount Zion
against an ever-improving Mount Zion and the single-wing offense.
That'll be something to see. I haven't seen that since 1957.
And according to the coaches who went and saw Mount Zion last weekend, they do it well. And they played Newton tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how the results of that game comes out. But the only thing I could say is the Maroons showed some character in the second half because they really came back and played.
If Mount Zion has success with a single wing against Newton's defense tonight, it might be a good ball game.
That's right.
As we remember, Newton's defense was very effective against Robinson.
They're very good defense. Let's recap the Robinson scoring because that's all there was there in the 3rd quarter.
At 6:31 in the 3rd quarter, Neely carried it in from 1 yard out. Lindsay's kick was good to make it 11-7 at that point. And with 45 seconds remaining, Ryan Bryant carried it in from 6 yard out on a bootleg. Lindsay again attempted the kick, and it was good to make the 14-11 final score.
Can't say much more after that.
No.
We'll wind her up here. Marshall, get ready for next week at Mount Zion.
Excited.
We got Shaw searching for the closing, and I'm not going to help you. You're on your own. Nobody's watching anyway. Go ahead.
Nobody's watching?
Nah, they shut her off. They're in the refrigerator right now.
Okay. We should mention the sponsors one more time.
Did you hear the cap pops?
Yeah.
Our sponsors will be glad to hear that. They are Crawford Memorial Hospital, Alan Summers, your State Farm Insurance agent, Graves Auto Group, Victor Dana Corporation, Hardee's, Crawford County State Bank, Robinson Dairy Queen, Walmart, Family Vision Clinic, Pulliam Funeral Homes, American Legion EM Kohler Post 69 in Robinson. The Kemper CPA Group. M&M Exhaust. Sparks & Sons. Loyal Order of Moose number 1369. X-Ray Company. First Robinson Savings and Loan. Rural King Supply. Morris Construction. Leaf Incorporated in Robinson. The Big Buck Building Center. VFW Post 4549. Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Charlie Incorporated and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions.
From Bushfield and Marshall, the Robinson Maroons, the winners, 14-11 in a tough ball game. They remain undefeated. Next week, Mount Zion in Robinson.
Come out early. The tailgate will be
pork
alive.
burgers and all that good stuff. For Dwayne Shaw, Tony Schry, Ron Wheeler, I'm Jim Kincaid.